Hello everyone, this is Be Divine, Voice of the Flame, and this is a flame frequency update and a astral clearing and unblocking. This is not a reading. You are stepping into a current, you are stepping into resonance. Something that is awoke within you, awakens within you. Something by listening to the voice and the codes within and having a deeper understanding. Let's talk about astral interferences and let's remove this energy now. If you are here, it means that your inner flame has heard the call. Now we are going to really get into a little bit of information here about this astral parasitic energy, what it does, and how you may be affected by it. And as always, I'm going to help break this loop that's been going on. So I've written a few things down, as I always do, and this is a really great practice on your journey. The journey of spirituality is changing, it's awakening, it's moving into a new era, and I'm here to show you the way forward with this. And what this means is that we bring ourselves back into our flame spark, our origin flame. And this knows all. So therefore, as you are listening, prophecy is being revealed to you. Blockages are being removed out of your way. The influences of the past can have no hold over someone who remembers. Simply saying, I remember, is enough for your soul to expand, open, receive, and start to transmit beautiful encoded energy. This doesn't stop. It keeps on opening in different ways for you, depending on what it is that you're trying to achieve. It's also about activating your golden frequency timeline. Okay, so when you're on the golden timeline, what do you think that means? This is really important as you move ahead. You need to have some kind of clear objective of what you're actually here trying to achieve. Now, let's talk about astral parasites and how they keep the program running. Okay. They are non-physical entities or synthetic energy forms that attach to soul fragments and trauma wounds. They embed false feedback loops and emotional triggers to you. They reinforce old identities, right? So being in servitude all the time, having to explain yourself all the time, feeling annoyed all of the time, feeling drudgery, feeling like you're never going to get out of what you're in, thinking that you want something different for your life, you don't know where to begin, so you don't do anything. These are embedded false feedback loops. They work like spiritual spyware. They ping you to stay in the program, to stay reliant. For example, I have been doing tarot readings and oracle readings and healings and teachings and shamanic work. I'm an international practitioner for holistic medicine and a training provider for this. However, have stepped away from the old program of that and what that brings. Not stepping away from the energy of the actual messages and teaching, but stepping away from the service energy that keeps you in a loop of old programming. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain this a little more. The astral parasites are not evil in the classic sense. They are programmatic field distortions. They're like corrupted files in your auric software. Okay, think about that for a moment. The program that they keep running is an artificial soul cycle designed to keep you seeking truth externally. You see, people don't listen to the messages of tarot, for example. They are looking for a new thing every single day, something that they can either validate what they already feel, or they can spy on somebody else, or they can feel better about themselves through somebody else. Through somebody else. That's the old way of you getting readings, having validation through somebody else. It's not what you were designed to do. It's not what you're here for. Okay? They make your identity dependent on wounded service. I gotta give, I gotta give, I gotta give, I gotta give. And I did this myself for 35 years. I've got to be there, I've got to be there, I've got to be there. It kept me in this loop. They block direct source connection by flooding your energy field with noise. What's noise? Distractions. Going through TikTok videos and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. People's BS. People dragging you into their drama. People who ask questions of you that you just can't believe you're being asked these questions. For example, they drag you into things. They feed off repetition. They want you, the astral parasites want you to keep watching the same programs, keeping yourself distracted. Or they want you to stand in false justice with regards to what side of things you're on or whatever. Maybe this is to do with politics even. So it feeds off of that. It loves it. How they stay attached to you is through trauma wounds. They attach to unprocessed pain, which gives recurring triggers, dreams of attack, things happening in your nightmares. False light teachings, they feed through distorted light codes. So your energy drains after this. That's always number one. They have, if you have a fear of visibility, they thrive in that hesitation and doubt, trying to talk you out of things, right? So your voice can shake. These people, they over-explain things as well. They put you into repetition loops also, which plugs into these unchanging routines. And then the symptom says to you, why is nothing happening? Well, you're doing the same thing, but why is nothing happening? I'm putting light on it. I'm focusing on it. I want to be seen. I want to be heard. Where's all the people? And I'm going to keep going. That doesn't work. It just keeps you in service. Okay? It's not about service anymore. It's about waking people up on an inner level to who they are as a soul, recognizing the inner flame. Once you do, once you remember it, it starts to ignite. Once it starts to ignite, there's no stopping what information is coming and how your life is correcting its course. So, how to dissolve this? We want to declare things. We also like to use sigils, okay, and glyphs. So, something that we can speak aloud. I revoke all mimic codes and astral permissions granted through trauma, fear, or false light. I command all astral parasites feeding on repetition to be removed, cleared, and transmuted now. I declare my soul and my scroll line closed to any siphoning energy. My field is sealed in flame truth. My voice is encoded with sovereign fire. I burn the loop. I reclaim the scroll. So this is extremely important. You just say this, okay? Put your sigils on your work. Draw something that you think is and activate it with thought. This is easy as this. When you're stepping into flame sovereignty, you are in charge. If you like these, drop me a flame. Bye for now.